Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with another Scrap and Chat, and I just grabbed one of the kits that I put together a few months back during my Kitted Up class. And if you're new to my channel, I've had quite a few people say, oh, I just found your channel. Welcome. And if you're someone that has been with me forever, welcome back. And we're going to get started. This is the pattern paper that was within this kit. I did grab a piece of cardstock in black, and then I did grab some thickers. These are like corrugated. I really like them. So we'll be using that. I don't know if I'll use this. Maybe. Okay, so let's start by matting my photo because I know I want to do that. So let's just do that. And I'm not going to use my tool today because it's just an 8.5 by 11. I used to make handmade cards. So I have a lot of 8.5 by 11. Way too much. So what I decided to do is, so that I can use it, I'm going to use it to mat my photos because it needs to be used up. Like it's taken up room in my craft room. No, I don't want to get rid of it. I paid money for it, so I'm going to use it. So this is a great way to use it. I can just mat my photos. I know I'm not going to make cards again. I'm not into making cards. I don't enjoy making cards. Like every time I go like to a crop and stuff, there's always like, you know, they give you free stuff to make cards, and I just hand it to other people. I'm like, you know what? You're going to enjoy this. I'm not at all. And it's just a preference. I just don't enjoy making cards. So I had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cards, and I threw them out when we moved. I'm like, I just don't want them. Okay, so let's cut this out. I never sent them, so I just decided to just get rid of them. I know I probably could have, you know, given them away, all this stuff, but when you're packing, when you're moving, believe me, when you find a solution for something, you just go with it because there is just so much packing. I didn't want boxes, you know, extra boxes to have to take somewhere. It was just like, I just want this to be over. It was so much work. Let's see what else we can. I kind of like that frame. Isn't that cool? Let's see if I can. It's too bad. This fits, I think, good enough. It's pretty close. Let's cut this one out. I'm spitting here. Way to go. Okay, so this is going to go up today. I'm a little, I wouldn't say, you know, behind because I'm getting it done. But I was kind of hoping to get 2 done yesterday, and I just got 1 done. And then I got on this rabbit trail, which I'll talk about in a minute. So that took quite a bit of my time. 2 rabbit trails, actually. You know, those time suckers, you know, like you start on something and then it's like, actually 3 things. But anyway, it was a bit of research. One of them that I needed to do for one of the businesses we're starting. I need to buy boxes. So I have bought some, but I need to buy more. So I was trying to do some research on some boxes and, you know, what size we're going to need and all this stuff. And then another time sucker was, we got another thing for Mason that for hockey that he got invited to. Well, two more things. One is confirmed. He's going to be in a 2-line hockey team December 27th, 28th, 29th. So just kind of figured out the logistics for all that, how much we owe for that and all this stuff. Then my daughter called us and said that she got another pamphlet and it's for the spring, but action needs to be taken now. So it's another, like, it's going to be another team. This one here for Christmas, it's not so bad. I think they said it was going to be about $140 for the weekend. So it's like, okay, but we better buckle up because this is all AAA stuff and he's 6. They're prepping him to be part of a AAA team because for his age, he's developed more than some other kids. Like that CCM hockey school, there's only 30 kids, approximately 30 kids, 30, 35 kids, and they're not all from our area. Like there's some from, there's only 4 from Moncton, I believe. And then all the rest are from other regions, surrounding areas, but still, that means there's only 4 from his, you know, where they're going to be picking the pool to do AAA hockey. You know, he's obvious right now. It sounds like he's in the top 4, you know. So, I mean, things can change, right? It depends if his interest stays the same. Right now, he's all like, you know, want to do it, want to do it. But anyway, so as long as he wants to do it, we will try to do our best to support him. And, you know, there's tons of statistics out there that show that kids that are in sports are, you know, less likely to get in trouble. They can still get in trouble, but the statistics show that it does help kids, right? So that's what we're going with. Our kids were in sports their whole lives and they loved it. We told him he can't do everything. So and this is cool. This works. Dreaming, living, teaching, loving, giving, believing, knowing, talking. You know, we need to have talks with him and say, you know, this is pretty cool. He already knows, though, that it's pretty cool and it's an opportunity for him. And the harder that he shows them that he works, the better chances of him making his kind of spot in hockey. I don't know if I want to put that. No, I think I like this better. I don't, again, we talked about this last time, those funny shapes. So I'm keeping that in mind. I know I want to fix that. I'll probably put a journaling card here. I'm running out of the 4x6. I'm kind of freaking out a little bit because I kind of was using them all the time. So all I have left is 3x4s. So I'm not kind of running out. I ran out of 4x6. I'll go through my stash. Maybe I can find, hopefully, fingers crossed, a box. And I went on Simon Says Stamp and there is nothing. They don't sell it anymore. So we'll just have to make do. I have so many things I want to talk about. So I hope this is not like a 20-minute page. I hope it takes me a little bit of time. There's no other, I need something for this part and I don't know what. Like maybe instead of this, I can make this bigger. Let's see. Let's cut this down. It's already cut apart anyway, right? So let's see how this would fill that area instead. So it's not and, it's or. Because I don't have a lot of pattern papers. In here I can put my title, so I kind of like that. So I started to say, we got another, my daughter called and we got another thing for spring hockey, which is like a special team. It's an elite team or whatever, and they're going to play, there's going to be like one tournament and then 8 games and 8 practices. Anyway, and that hockey is going to be $675. It's like, what? So they did mention that because, you know, if your kids are going to go AAA, things are going to cost a lot of money. So there's going to be like fundraising available and all this stuff. And we already told Mason if he wants something like this, he's going to have to, you know, work for it. And at the beginning of the year, they were collecting bottles, and he went to every single one of them. And it's not because he was forced. There was actually one day we didn't think we could bring him just because of everything that was going on. My mom was coming to town and she wanted to spend time with him. And the kid started to cry and he was like, no, I need to help. I'm supposed to help. And so anyway, we just told my mom, it's just like a 2-3 hour thing. So you can have him after. He went, he wanted to go. Like he said it was his responsibility. And so that's good. So we didn't want to say no. So we let him, we all agreed, you know, we had him for the night, but we were bringing him home to his mom. And she's like, you know, I'll go with him because we didn't have time. So she went with him. And she said, I need time to take time away from studying anyway, because she's in school. So that's a lot of work for her. So we're trying to help her too, because she's in school and all this stuff. So it's a lot. I'm glad it's just down to one kid. Because when it was all 3, right? When we had 3 kids, and so everybody at work, I don't know if I mentioned that before, but and they're teasing me because I started taking extra shifts, and they're like, oh, you're here because you need to pay for Mason's hockey. Yeah. So we had to straighten that out yesterday. We had to put like a down payment for that spring hockey, because I'm like, you know what? It's that crazy time of year. Things are going to start, you know, with Christmas, start happening. Let's just put the down payment. The rest is due in March. I'm going to start, I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned it here, but I'm going to start doing those cash envelopes, and it's a way to like save money. So I'm going to be putting money every week in those cash envelopes to save for hockey. Okay, so that was one rabbit trail. I was looking at, you know, getting all the info to get the, well, one, that we didn't have the application, so I had to email the girl saying, you know, the application is not online, so what do we do? And so then she sent us a link, and then we had to fill it out. And oh, I like that, naturally beautiful. I like that. Let's put that here. This is a picture. Let's talk a little bit about this. This is a picture of like all the girls in the family. This is my oldest daughter, Jessica. So this is Mason's mom. This is my mother. And this is Caitlin, my second daughter. And this is me. And this is my sister-in-law. So that's all the girls. And We climbed Mount Carlton in June, and we kind of took a picture like this, and my daughter kind of leaned on my mom, and then I went and leaned on her, and then my sister-in-law came and leaned on me, so it was kind of funny. We were all laughing. We had a good time. It was a good day. And, you know, this never gets old, which is good, because my mom, 69 years old, climbed a mountain. It took a couple hours, 2 hours, I think. It's not the biggest mountain ever, but it was somewhat. We didn't take the difficult trail to go up, obviously. We had a 69-year-old and we had a 6-year-old. So she was the oldest, Mason was the youngest. And a lot of them, it was their first time climbing a mountain. My sister-in-law was the first time climbing a mountain. My mother, my stepdad, my nephew. The rest of us climbed a mountain before. But so it was a good time. So okay, so if I have a cluster here, where did I put that? I want to use that, but it's so big. Maybe I can bring this up a little bit and leave a little bit more room for this. So cluster here, and maybe down here. Let's use the top of the tag here. I'll do that. I love cutting stuff apart and then using it somewhere else. So I don't know if I want to do it down here. I don't know if I want to put that tag sort of upside down and then put the cloud over top, and then put that circle somehow. Maybe put the cloud up there so that it connects this with that, so it makes it look that it belongs. Maybe a camera. This will go here. I should probably start gluing things down because I don't like it when things start moving around. Okay. So let's hope that I can remember how all this went. I divide it by like the clusters and I leave them together. I am the worst for moving stuff and then not remembering, and somehow my sweater gets caught, or it's a thing. So yeah, so this was our first camping trip last summer. It was a good time. Out of our 4 camping trips, my mom and my sister-in-law met us to both of them, and they just stayed the day. Now they said that next summer they wouldn't mind coming, and even if like they could bring an extra tent and we can pay, you know, for the extra people on our site, like they could pay that part. And then they can stay for the weekend because it was fun. We had a good time. We don't get to spend a lot of time together because our kids have always been in a ton of sports. So, and then, you know, Josh finished and then Mason started. So we really didn't get any time off. Now I don't know if I should I put this or should I tuck it so it doesn't come out as much. So what I do is where it's not glued down, I look at it this way and then I move it in and I look at it this way. I kind of like this because it makes it more tucked in. So I think I'm going to go with that. And then we'll kind of do that. And glue this down. And this was the best day ever. We got super lucky because they were calling for rain. We're like, oh my goodness, like climbing a mountain when it's raining, that's dangerous because, you know, you're going to slip and fall and all this stuff. So we climbed the mountain and we were like, literally, we could see the parking and it started to downpour. We still got soaked, but we had just met some people going up the mountain. We're like, oh my goodness, like that's going to be dangerous for them to come back down that mountain. And at least we weren't in danger. My mom did end up having a fall, but it was before it rained. She just wasn't paying attention and she got a bruise. She was okay. We were kind of teasing her about it because earlier, you know, when we got where we were going to climb the rest of the mountain, the kids before that, like my nephew who's like 8 and Mason who's 6, they were just kind of running back and forth and all this stuff because it was just like a trail. So it was pretty safe. But when we got to that spot, I was like, okay, now it's serious business. Like if they fall, they could get seriously hurt. See what I mean? How do I lose stuff? I don't get it. I'm pretty sure there was more than 2 peas there. Man. Okay, that stuff is there. This stuff, let's move away from the bottom because before I lose it. So I kind of pulled them aside. Oh, there's one piece. It just went over there and there's the other. I stopped them before we were waiting, you know, for people because people walk at different. We had people from 69 to 6. So we had people that had climbed the mountain before. So, you know, younger, healthier, more in shape. And then we had like less in shape people and all this stuff. So we kind of waited so we would get somewhat at the top at the same time. So it gave me a couple of minutes to talk to them. And I said to them, I said, okay, this, you know, it gets serious at this point. You need to not fool around, climb the mountain, be aware. And I said, you know, you need to respect the mountain. Like, you need to respect what we're doing. Well, my youngest daughter, she thought that was the funniest thing ever. She said, how did she say that? Oh, she loves the movie Pocahontas. And she said, Mom, that was such a Pocahontas thing to say. And I said, what? It's true. So anyway, the joke after that was, you know, just they were bugging me. Everything I would do, they would be like, Mom, you got to respect the mountain. So anyway, my mom on the way down needed to pee. And so she went in the woods and peed. There's literally nowhere to pee. Like there's no places, there's no bathroom, it's a mountain. And so anyway, she peed. And then when we were almost done going down the mountain, and she fell. And after, actually we were all the way down and everything. We were having supper, so we knew she was okay. So it's not as if she fell and then we started, like, it was like, oh my gosh, Mom, are you okay? Like the normal reaction. But then when we were having supper and my daughter was bugging me for, saying, oh, you need to respect the mountain. And I said, well, that's the native in me. I have native in me, like, yes, I'm my heritage is that. So maybe that's where it came from. I don't know. So anyway, we were just talking and stuff. And then they didn't know that my mom had fallen because they were ahead. So we started talking about that. And then, we said, oh yeah, my meal fell and all this stuff. And I said, well, that's what happens when you don't respect the mountain. Like, she went and peed. Well, everybody thought that, including my mom, that was just hilarious. And, like I said, there was no disrespect there at all. It was just all in fun. And I'm part native, so it's not, like I was disrespecting at all. I truly believed, you need to respect nature, and like, as good as it is to us, you need to respect everything. So anyway, so that was we always like to, joke around and have fun. And there's one year we didn't go to my mom for Christmas, the year that we built our house. And less than 2 weeks later, his mom passed away. She passed away on January 4th, a few years ago. That same year in 2006. Well, it would have been 2017. And so, like, my brother and his wife and his kids came to the funeral and everything. And the kid, it had just been Christmas and we didn't go because we wanted to spend Christmas in our new house, right? Because we had a brand new house. And the kids were like, ma tante, they call me ma tante. Ma tante, you know what? You didn't come to Christmas. Like, you can't do that again. You need to come next year because it was so boring. We didn't do anything at all. And when you guys are there, we play games with them. We laugh like straight for hours and hours. And they were just like, you can't do that again. You got to come next year. Please come next year. So we've been going every year. That was one of the only years that we missed because it was like, I want to have one Christmas in my house. But now what we do is we go there. We go on the 24th. We come home on the 26th. We don't bring our gifts. We just bring the gifts that we bring to them, like to share or whatever, like the, individual gifts for them. And then we come home and then we open our gifts. How did it go from hiking to Christmas? But anyway, you can tell I'm just like all over the place. Okay, so let's do this last. This is crooked. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, let's fix this. I was like, what is wrong with this? She's mighty crooked. You're probably saying, Nicole, that piece is so crooked. Oh, let me fix that. Fixed. There. There. Okay. So, what else? Oh, you're going to see some changes or some videos that have been deleted from my arsenal of videos. I've pretty much deleted all my diamond painting videos. Am I still going to do diamond painting videos? Yes. But I've deleted pretty much all the ones. It's not that many because I didn't delete any of the Diamond Art Club videos. And I'll tell you why. I was watching a girl the other day, yesterday actually. That was another rabbit trail that I went on. And she does diamond painting videos. And she got a copyright strike on her YouTube channel because she was working on a diamond painting that she bought from AliExpress, and they didn't have the copyrights to that art. So I don't want to take any chances. I'm like, you know what? I'm just deleting all those videos. So they're all gone. I'll go through it today. And because I love my YouTube channel, you know, I always try to, you know, follow the rules and everything. So I was just ignorant, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so I just deleted everything. Everything. So I'm going to start a new diamond painting, and it's going to be from Diamond Art Club. So those are the only ones that I'm going to feature on my channel from now on, because they are licensed, like they pay for the art. So if you notice that change, that's what happened. I like this, but I don't think I'm going to be able to use it. I had so many, what do you call it? Embellishments in this. I'm not too worried if I don't put everything out here. I might put a few little butterflies because we were outside. I like butterflies. And again, trying to use up as much as I can. Doesn't mean that I'm going to use up everything, but I am going to use up as much as I can. Yay. Okay. Let's see. See if I can put some of these labels just to finish off that cluster. Ouch. I went for a massage yesterday and she said I was in bad shape. It hurt too. Oof. Everything hurt. Everything hurt. So I had to make sure to drink lots of water yesterday to flush all that out. Okay, what did I do with the, oh, there it is. Do I want, no, I think I want to put it, do I want to put it down here? Or do I want to put it, I don't think I have room up there. I think I want to put it down here. Yeah, it's going to make a nice little splash of color. And I think the title for this is just going to be The Girls. I think so. So I counted this morning, including this kit, I have 12 page kits left. That's it. And if I'm uploading 3 pages a week, that's going to bring me to the middle of December, and then I'm up the creek without a page kit. So one thing that's going to be starting soon is making page kits again. And then, and I don't have many days to upload, so I don't know what day that's going to go on. It might be 2 videos per day while I'm uploading some page kits. I don't know. We'll see. But I got to start making those soon. And then I'm going to start December daily very soon. And I want to do some organizing videos for my craft room, just for my stuff, even my layouts, like just getting organized, getting my life organized. Okay, yeah, I like that there. Okay. And it just gives that, because I have a label there, that's that color label there. So why I think about these things after the fact, I don't know. But it works. You just got to wiggle it and you can get it to work. Okay, so now just some enamel dots. And then we're going to do some splatters. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. It's going to use up like the whole thing. I love that. Love that. None left over. I'm really kind of enjoying that. I like that. This, I want to do that just never gets old, just because, you know, because of my mom's age in this. Maybe put it up there. No. Maybe here. No. Maybe here. No, I think the best place I like it was just on this. And I'm not gonna ink it because I don't want it to stand out too much. I just want it to be like a thing there. Oh, I put black ink on there somehow. Maybe I can put a little bit of embellishments around it just so that it makes it stick out a little bit. Yeah, let's put that around there. And it makes it so that I get to use up some extra stuff too, right? Gotta love that. The more stuff. I kind of like this. And I know I'm gonna, this is a chipboard, so even if I don't end up using it, I'm okay with cutting it because I know that I'm going to end up cutting it some other time. Okay, let's put that down here because there's a kind of a circular thing there, Let's do this. Let's put this heart right there. I wish I had more enamel dots. Wonder if I have any more of that color. Probably do somewhere. I think after Christmas I'm going to have to resolve and make sure that I order some stuff because I'm getting low on a lot of stuff. been doing really well at using it, what I have. So I might order some, that's not it, some enamel dots. Like I'm not going to order like a whole bunch of stuff. I'll just order what I need. So some enamel dots and some die cuts. I'm finding that my die cut drawer is getting kind of low. Is that the same color? I think so. Close enough. But it's still going to be like I'm not doing that like today. I'm still going to wait. I still have enough here that I can still get lots. But at 3 layouts a week, I'm thinking that stash is going to go down pretty quickly. I know I have 4 embellishment clusters. I'm okay with that. Now, I want a title. And I had some wax paper here. So I want to put like the girls, but I don't know if I want like the word the to be big. I think I want that to be small. I think. I don't even think we took a picture of the boys that day. Like I said, the sky was so threatening. We knew it was coming. So we were trying to boot it as fast as we didn't stay, even, it was a shame because we didn't stay up in the mountain very long, but we could hear like the thunder like far in the distance. Last place you want to be when there's thunder and lightning is climbing a mountain. So we were kind of, okay, this is beautiful. Let's take some pictures. Okay, let's get out of here. It was kind of, what we had to do. Well, it was either that or not go at all. So at least we got to go. So I don't know if these are okay. I don't know if I want to put it up there. No, I don't like it up there. Let's try it here. Girls. Yeah, I think I like it like that. There. Awesome. These I'm going to have to glue with some extra glue. Somebody asked me what I put in this. Just some quick dry adhesive. I think it's called something else now, but I have quite a few bottles that I've had for years. So it's just, wet glue. So now I'm going to cover the photo. And I did put all my sprays away, so I'm going to need to go get my sprays. I've been semi-good at putting my stuff away. Pretty good. I have to say, my room is not perfect by any means. And you'll see because I'm doing Organize with Me. But it's not as bad as the last time that I had to clean my room. I did manage this class when I was I did manage, you know, I made sure to clean up. So I'm going to put some of this. You know what I like to do with those papers too? Let me see. See if I can let this dry. What I like to do with these papers, oh, there's nothing on down here. There, that's good. What I like to do with these papers, and I don't know if I'm going to do it today just because everything's on there, but I like to go and color in some of the dots. So in this case, I'd probably color like some in black and some in teal. I love that look. So here's black. I don't know if I have a teal. Let me see. I have this. I'm going to check it because these are Stampin' Up markers, like they're alcohol markers. And I went to use one the other day and it was dry. I was not happy. They're like $10 each. And it was completely dry. Which one was it? Was it this one? So yeah, look, completely dry. They have a whole bunch of new ones and I was going to start buying them and I'm like, nope, not getting those. I'll keep getting Copics because I have Copics over there that I've had for 8 years. And when I go use them, they're just like I bought them yesterday. So, okay. Anyway, that was a little tangent, but it kind of upset me. So I don't know if I want to use markers. No, I have a really hard time to go a complete circle with those. So what could I use to do that? Because that'd be kind of cute, I think. Or I could find enamel dots that are the same size and put enamel dots over top. That's another idea. Yeah, they fit exactly that size right there. So I could do that. Trying to think. Maybe chalk, because then it would be, I think, easier to control. Haven't used chalk. Well, actually, I used it last month because during the class we did a page using chalk, just for, you know, something different for a challenge. That was fun. I have really, really small applicators downstairs. Let's try this. Again, I'm going to try it under this to make sure that if I'm going to mess it up. Oh, I like that. Ooh, yes. Okay. But I don't have black, I don't think. Do I have black chalk? I sure do. There's black. Okay, so let's do that. And I like these. They fit perfect. So I'm not going to do a whole bunch. I'm just going to do randomly, just to give it extra color. And I'm just going to turn, and even if it's not perfect, I'm okay with that. Yay! It's adding just a little bit of color, a little bit of interest. You know, I can put as much as I want or as little. Right there. Trying to put them not equal with each other. And maybe Let's do one right here. I think I have another small one. Yep. Okay. These are so old. I've had them forever. So you know what? Any way I can use my stuff. Like I said, when we did that page using chalk, it was like, oh my goodness, yes. And that's probably why I thought of chalk today, because that just happened during Scrapathon 4. We did a page using chalk. And that's what I love about Scrapathon, is because they're challenges. It's like challenging ourselves to do something that maybe we haven't done in a while. Talking about that, Black Friday is next week. I know last time I said, oh, I think it's in 2 weeks, but it's next week. So all my classes starting November 27th to December 1st will be on for 50% off. So be on the lookout for that. So you could have Scrapathon and have 31 different challenges. So when you go to a crop or even in your craft room, you know, and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do next. You grab a challenge and you just go with it. I was looking at this, but I don't think I want to put it there. What do you think? I know you can't answer me. I don't know. Yeah, I think I like it. Let's use my awesome Xyron machine. I haven't been using that enough. So I gotta put more in my X one, but this is a 2-inch one, I think, or 2.5 inch. Okay, what did I do to this? Made a mess. Okay, and it just says N, naturally beautiful. So it kind of works with that. What did I do with my other? Oh, there's one on each side, so I could have just used one stick. Did not realize. Should I add? Yeah, I'm kind of having fun. I don't want to stop now. Let's add another color one here. Maybe right there. Like that. So cute. And then the black one, maybe one right there. Like I said, I don't want to add too many, but this is kind of fun. I gotta do another layout using chalks for sure. Okay, now I gotta put there just to balance it off. Okay, I think, oh, maybe one more right here. Okay, I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna have all these circles all filled in because it's fun. But whenever you have a layout like that and there's little circles and they're not colored in, it's fun to add just a little bit of color. What I can do also is cut this down and mat this whole thing on some black cardstock. And I think it'll make the layout pop even more. So I'll cut this off. I'll cut a little bit from each side because I don't want to cut too much from my embellishments. And then I'm going to go find a black cardstock. Oh, I think I have one right here. Yay. I do. Because I was picking up so I can clean my craft room, and this was one of the things that needs to be put away. But, oh yes. Yes, yes, yes. I like it. It really frames the layout. I like that. Now, I'm not even going to ink the edges because I want it to pop. Okay, well, this came together fairly quickly. I don't know, it's probably 45 minutes or 50 minutes because I'm, you know, love to chat. So like I said, if you're new to my channel, if you just found my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe because I have over 830 scrapbooking process videos. So over 830. I think this is 832 actually. And I also upload stuff, you know, about books, mini albums, and sometimes some things on planners. I'm going to do a video about planners very soon, and diamond painting. So it's mainly scrapbooking, but I do other crafts too. So I'm going to end it here. I am going to take the time to glue these down though, because as you can tell, the S just, what was that? Something was sticky. There we go. There was some ATG there. It just fell, and that was just from me just flipping the page over. So it's worth to take the extra, you know, couple minutes to just glue this down, and then it's guaranteed to not move. So yeah, so November and December, I'm going to be uploading just about every day. I don't have a lot of shifts because I took some vacation time for Christmas. So I'm going to be starting December daily very shortly because this year I want to make sure that I document it, not like last year. Because Mason loves to look at those. That's one of the albums that he absolutely loves looking at, is my December daily. So maybe someday I'll go back and do the one that, you know, because I have all the pictures for last year. It's just a matter of doing it. But for now, I'm just going to stay current and do the one for this year. And then I'll worry about doing one for, you know, last year another time, because I'm much better at keeping up with current stuff than going back. Okay, so that's it. That's going to complete this layout, and I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.